With 88 cases of COVID-19 in Oregon, hundreds in the state are awaiting test results. Tonight, I had a chance to FaceTime with one of those people, this man who's in Salem and says he's very sick right now under quarantine. He explains what he calls a very alarming testing process while sharing a message to those who might not be taking this pandemic seriously.
They put me in a quarantined area that had yellow caution tape around it, and then they gave me the test, and then I left through something that kind of looked like a third world city. It was like blue tarps and tents pieced together.
39-year-old Joshua Lindley of Salem is stuck at home in quarantine. He's confident he has coronavirus and says now he's anxiously waiting for his COVID-19 test results to come back.
Thursday was when the fever started, and really bad, like, body aches, bone aches. It kind of has felt at times like somebody's just hammering my ankle or my arm. I have never been this in pain and this sick like this.
Lindley is hunkering down inside of his bedroom with the door shut. They live under the same roof, but Lindley and his wife are using FaceTime to see each other. She is a nurse and can't return to work until they know his results.
I can kind of hear them down there playing games sometimes and, wish I could be with them. They'll come and leave me food at the door. But I haven't seen another human in person, since Monday. So it's definitely a tough thing being quarantined.
The other uncomfortable obstacle, he says, was taking the test itself.
It was a really long piece of plastic. It felt like it went up and kind of curled around, and then they twisted it and then they pulled it. And so I know I've seen some tests that look like they're maybe less invasive, but this one was pretty rough.
And now his main message: to take this pandemic seriously.
The reality is that I don't know if I have it, but whatever I have, I'm sure is contagious, and it has been terrible. You don't want this if this is the coronavirus. And the reality is this is an invisible enemy.
And I do want to mention, Joshua says he took that test on Monday, immediately went home and into quarantine, but says he has no idea when he'll get the test results back. The people, he says, who gave him the test, dressed out in that full protective gear, told him it could be days or it could be weeks. So he's very concerned about that. He's also not sure how he possibly got the virus. He says he did recently fly through Atlanta and Seattle. So
he looks a lot better, though, than he was,
yes.
Right?
He's turning a corner. He said today was kind of the first time he started to feel like himself. So great news there.
Yeah.